Alright, again it's 2026, and today we're talking about a phone that came out 5 years ago. This is the iPhone 13, and at this point, it's not trying to be the best anymore. It's not even competing at the top. But here's what I'm curious about, but maybe you as well. Does it still make sense today? Not as a flagship, but as a realistic phone that people can actually afford. Welcome to my channel. This is it, and let's talk tech. Let's rewind a bit. When the iPhone 13 dropped back in 2021, it wasn't exactly a crazy upgrade. A lot of people actually said it felt like an iPhone 12s. From a general audience perspective, people liked it. It was safe, reliable, and familiar. But from tech enthusiasts, it was low key great, but kinda underwhelming. No major redesign, just a camera setup, still 60 Hz, still very Apple playing it safe. But here's the thing, what it lacked in excitement, it made up for in refinement. So, what actually changed? Better battery, this was a big one, smaller notch, sensor shift stabilization, which was pro level before, and the A15 chip, which turned out to age really well. So, yeah, it wasn't flashy, but it was quietly one of the most balanced iPhones Apple ever made. Now, a little context now in 2026. Using the iPhone 13 today actually feels surprisingly normal. Like it doesn't feel like a 5-year-old phone. Performance is still fast, apps open quick, no major lag, build still premium, doesn't feel cheap at all. Software is still smooth. iOS optimization is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. But there are things you'll notice. That 60 Hz display, yeah, it feels outdated now. If you've used newer phones, scrolling just isn't as smooth. Battery, this really depends. If it's brand new or replaced, it's still decent, but if not, you'll feel the age. Camera still very good. Photos look natural, videos look top tier. This is iPhone, so that should be expected. But you're not getting the newer AI features or zoom capabilities. So overall, it still feels premium, but you can tell it's from another era. And yes, people are definitely still using this in 2026. In fact, this is one of the iPhones that people hold on to for a long time. And in markets like the Philippines, a lot of people are still buying this, especially refurbished or secondhand. Why? Because it's at a sweet spot. Not too old, not too expensive, still very reliable. So it's basically the safe choice iPhone right now. Price wise, this is where it gets really interesting. In the Philippines right now, the iPhone 13 usually sits around 18,000 to 25,000, depending on condition and storage. And at that price, you're no longer comparing it to flagships. You're comparing it to mid-range Android phones. And that's where the value really shows. Now, let's talk longevity or software support. Apple is known for long software support, and the iPhone 13 is still in a good spot. You're still getting the latest iOS updates as of now, and realistically, you've probably got around 1 to 2 more years of major updates left. After that, you'll still get security updates for a bit, so if you're planning to use this for a few more years, you're still safe. Final thoughts. Okay. Do I still love it? Honestly, yeah, I still like this phone. Not because it's exciting, but it just works. It's one of those phones that you don't really have to think about. If I'm being real, in 2026, this phone is not a tech enthusiast phone anymore. But as a practical buy, it makes a lot of sense. You're getting a reliable performance, great cameras, premium build, and at a price that's actually reasonable now. Now, would I recommend it? Yes, but with conditions. I would recommend it if you're buying it only at the right price, and ideally with a good battery health or at least a replaced one. This is perfect for people upgrading from older iPhones like 11 or below, students or budget conscious buyers, or anyone who just wants a reliable daily phone. But if you're someone who cares about high refresh rate displays, latest features, camera zoom, and AI stuff, you might want to look at newer options. So yeah, the iPhone 13 in 2026 isn't exciting anymore, but it is proven, reliable, and still very usable. If this video helped you decide, drop a like. Really helps out the channel. And if you're into this type of field tech review content, consider subscribing. Really appreciate you guys. See you in the next one.